This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
You guys have experience going up against a triple option offense, similar with Army, facing Army last year. What have you guys seen in the film that gives you guys maybe a heads up that you guys have faced a team like this before, and you kind of know the principles and what you need to do discipline-wise to make sure you can fit all your assignments?
Well, Army was more traditional style triple option. These guys kind of do, more typical offense that you see in college football. So they give you some different looks. They run a bunch of different formations with, kind of the same base run plays as every other formation. So they do some things, but, have good eyes and we'll be able to sniff it out.
Yeah, and like he said, Army last year is more traditional. And this one, it being a triple option, it's still you got to play disciplined football, and that's really about it.
Guys, this defense at times in the past, and I know that doesn't necessarily matter now with a new staff and scheme and all that, but times in the past has struggled against option-style offenses. What is the key to going into a game like this and facing an offense like this, and just as far as assignments and being sound there?
You just have to do your job. You can't get vertical during a play. You have to stay at the line of scrimmage. You can't be a hero, try to do anything. Everyone has their job, and if they execute at a high level, you can kind of force them in some difficult situations where they can't run the ball as much.
Yeah, like Benny said, you got to be disciplined, and you can't be out there trying to do other people's jobs or try to make plays that you aren't supposed to be making. Because in that offense, one mess up from one player can result in a really big play. But if everybody as a collective unit does their individual job, then not much is going to happen.
How do you guys prepare for the physicality of their offensive line?
Well, we've been really physical the past 4 days. We've had, inside run type periods, and I think we've really been getting after it. Even on the days that we're going to say, okay, maybe it's not such a heavy practice, or whatever Coach Freeze may want to do. But we've been getting after it in practice, and I think it's just a mindset. You have to make your mind up at the beginning of the week through your preparation. You're going to be physical, and that's really all there is to it.
For both of you, what's the experience been like, or what are you expecting the experience to be like, I should say, going down here and playing in Orlando and being in a bowl week?
Well, for one, it's going to be fun playing somewhere where it's not too cold. And it's just going to be a good thing getting all the seniors one last go around with the young guys and the guys that we've been with. And we're just all going to go down there. It's a business trip as usual, but it's going to be good to be together and kind of have one more good time together and stuff like that before everybody starts going their separate ways and getting ready for spring and all that.
Yeah, I think so. This is going to be big for us. First time Liberty gets to play in a bowl. That's history right there, and to be a part of it, it's really special. The DNA of this team will never be together again after this week, so I think that's something that's really important. I'm going to value the time that I have with my teammates, and that one last game, we're going to get everything we got.
How many extra ticket requests, knowing this is a bowl game for each of you, and how many friends or family outside of maybe a normal game will y'all have down there?
Well, my fam, I'm from California, so I don't have too many people out in Florida. But my mom, my dad are coming, my aunt is coming, so is my sister. So they're all making the trip out there, which is, a blessing for me that they get to see me, my last college football game. So that's exciting. I know some people, I think Buck got 40 something like that coming down. Those guys from Florida, South Florida, that area, they typically have a lot of family and friends out there. So it's going to be fun. Friends and family going to be there. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, me being from Tennessee, it's not like California, but it's still a good distance away. I got my mom and dad coming and a few people that served in Iraq with my father. So that'll be good to see all those people.
You guys had anyone being what this game is about, have you had anyone in your family that's been affected by breast cancer, or maybe anyone that you know that's been affected by cancer in general?
I've had some grandparents affected by cancer, leukemia, things like that, lung cancer. Never directly with breast cancer. I know, it's a big thing, it's a big deal, and curable is an awesome way to represent that and represent Christ, playing football, which I think is the greatest game on earth. So just the opportunity to do that is very special to us.
Yeah, likewise. I haven't had any immediate family be affected by breast cancer, but last year my best friend was he passed away due to leukemia, and I just think this bowl game means a lot to the nation and stuff, just showing that there is a chance for cure and a hope for cure and stuff like that.
Vincent, we haven't had you up here a whole lot this year, but what's your time at Liberty meant to you, and knowing that it's coming to a close? I mean, how special is this? Have these last couple weeks been?
Man, it's been really cool. Just kind of seeing how far this place has come from when I first came here, never even heard of Liberty, to just seeing how big of a program it is, how big of an impact it has on people's lives outside of athletics, too. I think that's really awesome. It's really special. And I think it's going to continue to promote itself and brand itself. My time here has been extraordinary, even though I've only been here for 2 years, since the spring of 2018. But it's been really special, and I've made some really good connections and really good friends that are going to last a lifetime.